And next up is one of my favorite humans, and I'll use humans in air quotes, but most times he shows up somewhat normal. Peter Schwing.
Eric, great to see you. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Hello, everyone. Oh, I know it's getting to lunchtime. I'm going to take off my jacket if that's okay. I've been running around this all day, and we're going to have some fun here. We are going to talk about a musician's guide to NFT dominance. So this is for anybody who's a musician. You can apply this in different areas of entertainment as well. And I'm going to need that clicker. Did anybody see where that clicker went? Because yeah, look at that. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get to the next slide. Don't press the red button. So I am Peter Schwinge, and founder of Moving Target Group, Music Industry City, and online digital community. I've worked as a musician all my life, and producer, and as a manager, worked in sync, all the different areas, wearing multiple hats. And what we are going to talk about here is Web 2. I'm kidding. We're going to talk about Web 2 and Web 3, also known as Web 5. We're going to be talking about marketing, where you hear throughout this entire conference about NFTs, utilities, everything that you can do. What I'm going to be talking to you about is how you can sell more NFTs and how you can engage your audience. We're going to talk about a stack here. We have an engagement stack. You know these icons here. We have the data stack and the revenue stack. So what we're going to go through is we're going to go through the three of these to how to build your stack to really have NFT dominance with your music. Fandom, we're going to be talking about fandom because this is the important one. This is your fans. These are the people that are going to buy your NFTs. These are the people as part of your community. So these are the enthusiasts of a particular musical artist or genre. These fans are generally passionate, and it's a powerful force for artists to promote, popularize, and sell your music NFTs. So it's about community. This is what we're all about with the Web3 is community. And how do we engage these people? How do we get them to buy that next round of NFTs, that next drop? How do you do a lot more for them? So let's talk about the engagement stack. Where are you finding these people? How are you connecting with them? So we all know Telegram. We all know these icons. And this is the community engagement. This is communication. This is where you can reach new audiences. But what you're doing here is you're just pushing out information, and you're marketing, and you're getting your word out there. But how do you really utilize these to build that audience? And we're going to talk about getting into your data so you can have full access to them. Because you can have token gated access. This is great for short form content. So whether you have a song, whether you have a video, this is where the short form works really well. So you have an NFT, you have a song coming out, you have an NFT drop, go make a little quick video, drop it on one of these platforms. The goal here, and this is going to be a recurring theme, is the call to action. That's the CTA. You want to drive people to your website and your marketplace. Yes, you want to have follows, you want to have engagement, you want to have the community built here. There's a real key point that's missing here, is driving people to your website and marketplace. Here you have profiles, links, you can use text, intro, video, stuff like that. How do we really engage this? It's by expecting the unexpected. Spotify. Or how I learned to stop complaining and love the big green dot. This is not, I don't work for Spotify, I'm not affiliated with Spotify. Spotify actually is one of the best marketing platforms for you, and where musicians are always looking at the 0.0003 cents you're getting per stream, that's not what the focus is. You are all innovators. And this movie right here, We Are Twisted Effing Sister, should be required viewing. This is the most unlucky band to ever succeed in life. For 50 years, they started in the 70s. They were a massive following, fandom. Their fans were crazy, obsessed. And every time they were about to get signed, something happened. They were on a plane coming back from an agreement from London, and they land back in the States. And the guy that signed them from that label in the UK took off the next day and ran away with the money. They were supposed to do Paramount, Palladium. The night before, guitarist ends up sick. They were the band that first ever sold out without a label, Palladium. What they did is they could not get airplay. They could not get signed. They came up with unique ways of promoting their music and getting it to more fans. And that's what Web3 is about, is different ways of doing this. One of the things is they could not get radio play. What they learned is I could buy a radio spot, a 60-second radio spot, and all I had to do was play my song for that 60 seconds, and at the end of it say, go see Twisted Sister live Friday night. Because they did that, people were listening to the radio thinking they were listening to a song. They thought they were listening to the radio. This is where ingenuity comes in place, and this is what Web3 is about. Things about Spotify, what's really good with this, utilize Spotify for what it is. Spotify artists get verified. You can create clips. You can do all this in your Spotify and tell everybody to go to your marketplace. Tell everybody where your NFT is. Create podcasts, okay? Free promotion. Have a podcast. You can record it really quick. Podcast with somebody else in the space that is doing NFTs. Tell you what, then go to the marketplace. Send them there. Everything should have a call to action that goes to your website and to your marketplace. Tell everyone, everywhere. Don't build your house on sand. It's a popular saying. Don't build your house on someone else's sand. Again, your website, your data, your emails, okay? We all know, we see what's going on with TikTok. If you've built a following on TikTok, US here right now is like, we might ban that. All that work went to shame because you cannot connect with those followers. Instagram, you cannot connect with those followers. Once they're gone, you don't have a way. Web3, you can still connect with them. The data stack, you want to collect your information. Your hub, it's integrate and embed the platforms, okay? I'm not promoting a particular platform. These are some that I use. Your website should have everything. You know what you can do? If you have OpenSea, you can go take an embed code, it says embed this, and embed it into your website. If you don't know how to do it, it takes 2 seconds. Go to ChatGPT and ask it how to do it. Free. So when people go to your website that you just were at Spotify and you're making all these different accounts saying, go to my website, your website has your OpenSea platform embedded. You have your marketplace embedded on your website. From there, you can get the wallet addresses. Use Google Sheets for everything. It's free. Use things like Link or other platforms. You can scan this. If you want to scan this right now, I'll take you to my Link profile. You can go and get in touch with me afterwards if you have some questions. I only got 1:45 left, so we're going to go through this really quick. I'm just going to go back there for 1 second because this is what my profiles look like. Hey, look, my NFT collection. Look, here's my socials. All of this is centralized. Make it happen so you can live in a better decentralized world. Make more money in the music industry. The music industry doesn't exist. You are the new music industry. You're creating a new path. Music industry is publishing, recording, live, all of that, okay? It's not a single music industry. Here are some things to actually make more money in the music industry without getting your rights taken away. We don't want people taking our rights away. That's why we're doing this. That's why we are in Web3. That's why we're creating these NFTs. But these performing rights organizations, collective rights management, register songs, collect royalties. So if people start finding your NFTs, they start listening to you on Spotify, you get on radio. These companies here are collecting royalties for you without taking rights away. Free. Song Trust, I think, is $100 a year, or just to initially sign up. Don't leave money on the table. So what do we want to do here? We want to make music. We want to mint those NFTs. We want to activate your data stack. You want to activate your engagement stack. Register your music. Make more money so you can make more music. NFTs so you can make more money so you can make more NFTs. And that's it. If you want to find out more, scan that there. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.